I thought I really didn't like our second period at all. I thought our third period was a little better once we started putting some shifts together. I thought, the way their goalie was playing, I didn't know. We didn't get enough traffic, and we had shots. And, he was playing well, just like he has been. But we found a way to get a late goal, and obviously Neil's goal in the overtime, second overtime, was big because it's an extra point.
Did you feel like there's any physical or mental rust out there for the guys?
Physical or mental rest?
Rust.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I'm expected that. I didn't expect it to come in the second period. I thought maybe in the first period. I thought maybe the sharpness and execution wasn't great in the first period, but our energy was good. Second period, neither one of them was good. And hopefully it'll be better tomorrow.
What can you attribute to that solid third period forecheck for you guys?
We didn't have a choice, I mean, we hadn't played a good period. I mean, obviously our second period, we're behind by a goal. You have no choice but to go out there and try and win a period and compete a lot harder than we did. And I thought we did a better job. It's still not where it needs to be, but we found a way to tie it and get the extra point.
Joey Anderson, we see him back in the lineup tomorrow night.
We'll see how he's feeling tomorrow.
Your thoughts on, after that semifinal performance, and then I thought he had a real strong defensive performance in the championship of the World Juniors. Did you get a chance to watch that game? Or?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, it was a great hockey game, the final game. I mean, he played a big part of their team. I mean, obviously their team, did something pretty special. So I would have loved to have him in our lineup tonight, but I think his legs were still jello from the last couple nights. They played a lot of hockey, but it's nice to have him back, and nice to see him smiling with a gold medal around his neck.
What does it mean for the program for him to bring that gold medal back here?
Well, it's great. We haven't had a ton of players play, It's not an easy tournament to get an opportunity to play in, but for him, I don't know how much. I mean, I'm more happy for him. I mean, it's great that he's part of our program, and I think he's the first guy to win a gold. But for him, I'm more happy for him and the rest of the team.
Sandy, what's the teaching moment and your message to the players tomorrow when you recap today's event?
Well, I think all of our guys hopefully understand that we need to play a lot better hockey, and I think we've had a couple breaks, and I'm not looking for excuses, but you know what, we got to get back into a rhythm, and hopefully this can kind of help that mentally, too. I mean, you come out of there, you win a emotional kind of weird game. I mean, you battle back, and I mean, we've done that all year, but still, if it goes the other way, who knows? But we've got to play better. We've got to do some things better as a coaching staff. We got to, there's some things I think we can identify and do a little bit better too. We didn't know really with them. They threw a lot of different things. Actually, they had some different forechucks. We didn't know really what. We were trying to prepare for about 2 or 3 forechucks and a couple neutrals on things. But tonight wasn't about that. I mean, they clogged it up. We knew that. We didn't take care of the puck. We didn't support the puck very well. And it starts. We're a team that has to move our feet. And when we're playing fast, a lot of good things happen. I thought we got better as the game went on. Certainly in the third period, latter half of the third period. So we got to come out and hopefully getting that game under our belt gets us a little bit more back in the game mode. And, we got to take advantage of that. And come out and have a good start.
It was a good move. You pulled the goalie early too. I mean, was there a reason you pulled him with a lot of time to go? But it kind of gave you.
Yeah, my reason is if they score, you got more time to score another one or two.
Right.
But I don't wait. I don't wait too much. You know what? I mean, we talked about it during about the 3.5 minute mark that we're going to probably do it. And like I said, guys, again, it started with a key face-off win. You got to win face-offs. They're important.
I mean, if you're coming at him and really moving the puck and stuff, you might not do that. But as it was, you're kind of scrambling.
I was pulling him. I said under 2 minutes, it's coming. They're coming, and I'm not the old pro guy that likes to wait till a minute.
Exactly, I agree.
I'm more with the let's do it, and our guys were ready for it. I gave those guys a little bit of rest, and Sammy and those guys went out and had a good shift for us before that. So
right, that's what I mean. I think you contributed to you getting the goal.
Well, they played a lot in the third period, but they had to. But I don't care how it went in. It was a face-off and a good shot, and we had some traffic, and on its way in.
Sandy, Neil said earlier that he could feel it in the locker room. The kids didn't have a lot of energy, and I mean, college kids are what they are, and I mean, have you?
Well, you know
Did
what?
you kind of get a sense about that early?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Some of that's mental, you know, and I think we had a good, you know, pretty good week of practice. I felt we competed hard. We tried to get, you know, it's hard to, you know, really emulate the game, and no matter what you do, guys get tired of beating up on each other too. But you can condition and all that stuff, and I think, you know, I don't know how you can go from a second period to some of the things you saw in the third period. It's mental, and you know what, we've got to find a way to get over that hurdle. And obviously, we'll get in better game shape playing more games here because we've had a couple long breaks, and you know, you want to get into that rhythm like we were going there before the first break, and then that was okay. But the second one, everyone's on the Christmas break, but I think, you know, playing tonight gets you back into it, and you know, getting a couple games. Like they played a couple games last week, so they got back into it a little bit quicker. But there's no excuses. It's just, I think a lot of it's more mental, you know, and I think if you think you're feeling tired and all that stuff, or things aren't going your way, you become a little more fatigued, and we got to fight through that. You got to be a little bit mentally tougher, and I thought at least we did that towards the end of the game.
Yeah, for sure.